Good morning, everyone. My name is Aliana Berayon from BSED-Social Study 1C Day, and today I am going to present to you my argumentative essay, which entitled Deforestation, Mining, and Kaingin. To further elaborate this, let's have the next slide. Forests are one of the Philippines' most precious natural resources. They provide a variety of ecosystem services, including food crops, cattle, and fish, as well as recreational opportunities. So, aside from the oxygen that the forests provide to us, it also provide a recreational opportunities or jobs to humankind. According to data published by Department of Environment and Natural Resources Forest Management Bureau, the Philippines loses about 47 hectares of forest cover each year. So imagine how large the loss of forest in our country. So this became a problem. A problem called deforestation. When we say deforestation, it is simply the loss of forest, and it has been a menacing problem to our country. Mining, all types, like for example open pit, underwater and underground mining, and kaingin too, and significant drawback to environment as well as to the people. So let's know about this one. Human activities are the primary causes of deforestation. First, we have the mining. When we say mining, according to National Geographic, it is the process of extracting useful materials from the earth. It also has significant impact to our economic growth as it provides road infrastructure, employment opportunities in the community, both direct and indirect. This can be proven in the Philippine television news magazine show Filon Ngayon, wherein they feature the advantages of mining, such as the construction of new infrastructures like roads, school, gymnasium, and hospital. It also gives an employment opportunity, and children were able to go to school. In macro perspective, mining plays a vital role in the economy of Casibo, Nueva Vizcaya. Next, despite of the advantages brought by mining, its positive effects outweighs the negative impact brought by this activity. A Philippine documentary show Reporter's Notebook and Born to Be Wild featured the harmful effects brought by mining in Surigao, part of Caraga region, and is considered as the mining capital of the Philippines. Upon watching the video, it is evident that there's a massive change brought by mining. Ranging from clearing of forests to operate mining is already a loss of habitat to wild animals. Rivers turns to rusty color as water contamination from mining sites runs off into precious water sources that are used for recreational purposes. So also, this can be seen in the documentary mentioned above that according to the interviewee, they used to utilize the river by washing their clothes and taking a bath and a source of income as it is rich in crabs and shrimps. But due to mining, the water turned into a chocolate color that even the residents refused to take a bath as they acquire rushes because of the polluted water. It has been said that mining has contributed to our economy's GDP, but then again, according to Big World Online, despite our enormous mineral resources, the contribution of mining industry to the economic resources remain minuscule, meaning it is still small compared to other economic contributors like agriculture. So this implies that mining has contributed less to our country's GDP, yet the consequences brought by this activity has left scars to our people as well as to the nature, which eventually took years to finally recover and destroy the forest. Aside from mining, and aside in the Philippine setting, deforestation is also rampant throughout the Madagascar, an island far larger than California. According to local sources, the forests are being lost primarily to Sweden agriculture, or also known as slash and burn, a practice that can increase during times of economic difficulty. To further elaborate this method, slash and burn, or locally known as kaingin, is another human activity that causes deforestation. It is an agricultural practice in which land plots are formed for a short period of time before being abandoned and left over to revert to natural vegetation. So because of this, forests in Madagascar has been lost, and it also became a loss of habitat and endangered amphibians endemic to CAZ. In Philippine setting, kaingin is a traditional way of cultivating lands used by indigenous people. However, there have been studies claiming that kaingin is beneficial as it provides nutrients to soil, and there is no evidence that it contributed to the Philippines' forest deforestation. But there is also studies stating that kaingin still have an impact to deforestation because it is like burning of trees to cultivate the soil. So trees would not be recovered. So mining, is responsible to deforestation. That is true. Indeed, it contributed to our economy's GDP, but is less than compared to our economic contributors, yet its consequences is evident. It's a must that the government must take actions to these mining companies that exhaust the lands in search of minerals, like banning of open pit mining and canceling mining contracts that near watersheds. It would have a significant impact to our environment, just as what our former environmental secretary Regina Paz Gina Lopez strongly advocated. On the contrary, kaingin as a traditional way of cultivating lands have been a great driver to deforestation too. It may be traditional, but it imposed damages to the lands and can create further catastrophes like uncontrolled fires, soil generation, which likely associates to soil erosion and climate change. Though there are laws that governs the kaingin activity, but then people from upland still utilize this method as it is cheap. But no, it is time that the government should address an alternative solution to this problem. Budgets for fertilizers, provide education and training in farming, and propose alternative cropping method. So before I end this presentation, let me leave you a quote. Destroying rainforest for economic gain or forest is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook a meal. So thank you everyone. I hope you learned something from my argument, and thank you.